This lady named Just Pearly Things, she responded to Alban Preach's video about what she said about, struggles in marriage. Her response was funny, very funny, and not funny like she doesn't know what she's even talking about. This chick literally grew up in a privileged household. She never had to work a day in her life. I wish I had her life. Many of us wish we had her life, but we don't. She grew up in a mansion. She makes an example about her dad moving to, going to India for 6 months and then come back, and how her mom took care of things and everything. I'm like, lady, listen, your dad went to 6 months, but your mom was taking care of things. She was taking care of you, your siblings. Oh, I'm gonna get back to the sibling thing about her siblings. What she said, she tried to compare that to roommates. She's really stupid. Anyway, your mom took care of you, your 8-9 other brothers and sisters, and she took care of shit. But then again, they had the financial means to do so. Your parents were fucking wealthy. Imagine if I went to India for 6 months like her dad, right? For a business trip, and I come back home and my wife hasn't cooked, hasn't cleaned the house, hasn't done shit. I would be fucking pissed. Bro, I'd be fucking mad as hell. I would want to leave her immediately. But like, bitch, what the fuck were you doing the 6 months that I was gone? You didn't do a goddamn thing around the house. And she sits here, acts like she knows what she's talking about. Oh, and she tried to compare. Really, bitch? Bro. Fucking idiot. Wow, this dude tried to pass me right now in front of the police like that. Now the police caught him. What an idiot. Wow, dude, the cop did the right thing. This Acura, man. What an idiot. Look at this dude. Look at this idiot. Yeah, that's what you get. I'm glad the police was right there. Now he's gonna get a fucking ticket for this shit. Fucking moron. Anyway, wow, justice has been served right now by the police. But yeah, anyway, I was saying, yeah, she also compares a roommate, having a roommate with having with her siblings. First of all, there's a huge difference between being with a stranger than being with your brothers or living with your brothers and sisters. Your brothers and sisters are people you were raised with since the beginning of your life. You know who they are. When Abba and Preach were talking about roommates, they're talking about a stranger, somebody you know nothing about. There may be some struggles between you and your roommate. What if your roommate decides to not pay for half the rent? What if he bounces? What if he leaves? What if the apartment is in your name and not his name? And he doesn't pay half his rent? You're going to start arguing with the guy. You're like, what the hell aren't you paying half the rent? Like, you should. He's like, sorry, I can't. I'm kind of in between jobs. That's why if you're going to move in with a roommate, you got to vet them. If they're not your friend, it's like a difference. If it's not your friend, you don't know nothing about, you got to vet these guys. You got to understand who you're moving into. But they should try to compare that to living with her sibling. It says, oh, I knew different personality. Dude, that's your family. That's people you know. They're your blood brothers and sisters. They're not strangers. I'm not going to compare, let's say, my own brother with a stranger. It's really dumb. She did not struggle a day in her life. And she has her studio in England, right? She has her apartment in England, then she turned to a studio. And I'm assuming she also has maybe a apartment or a house in America too. And I'm gonna guess that her daddy's paying for that fucking apartment in England. I don't think she's working. I highly doubt she's working. But she doesn't understand what struggle is. Like me, I grew up in an upper middle class family in Iran, so I never struggled. And I'm glad I didn't have to struggle, As a kid, I didn't realize that until I grew older. And when I came to America is when I started to struggle. When I was 12 and I moved to the US with my mom and brother. My dad was already here. Because of my dad's dumb financial decisions is why my family has been struggling. He made a lot of financial mistakes in his life. And I don't want to end up like my dad, you know, 70 years old, doesn't have anything to his name. He has 4 degrees. He always talks about how he has 4 degrees, but he didn't do much with his degrees. But hopefully, I don't want to end up like my dad. That's why I'm working hard. I'm hustling. I'm working 2-3 different jobs. I'm trying to make my money, trying to pay off my debt, all that stuff. But you know, at least I have this brand new car I bought 3 months ago, which kind of put me in a better mood. I mean, yeah, my finances are bigger now because of this car, this brand new car that I bought. But you know, I'm making my payments on time for everything. So yeah, see, I'm struggling. I know what it means to. I've been struggling since I came to this country. Just pearly things doesn't understand that, and I don't like it when I see a woman like her try to talk about men's rights or men's her. It's her. Some black chick who has tattoos on her face and some other white chick that has tattoos all over her body. These 3 women are grifters. They're lying. They don't know anything what it means to be. They have no idea what it's like to be us. They have no idea. And they're talking at their fucking ass. Stop simping for these women. They don't know anything. I'm not going to talk about what women's rights because I don't know what it means to be a woman. But I know what it means to be a man. I've been a man all my fucking life. Oh, and she's not married, by the way. So a lady who's not married, but she's like, what, 26, 27 years old, has never been married. I'm sure she's been in relationships. And you know, she's a beautiful woman. She has looks. She has the money, the resources to be able to get with any man. She can get any type of dick. I, as a man, am not in a position, no, I don't have the financial means. I don't have the looks. I don't have the body type to be able to get whatever woman I want. You know, I don't have the social skills. I'm sure she does. She has all that. But she's trying to act like she understands what every one of us goes, go through. She doesn't know that. She doesn't know what struggle is. Even if struggle hit her in her fucking face, she still won't understand it. Unless her mom and daddy stop paying her for her fucking apartment lease. Then I'll bet she knows what struggle is. But she doesn't. She doesn't understand this shit. Out here talking out of her fucking ass. Abba and preach. Good on you guys. Good on you guys for exposing her even further.